Alright guys, so Nintendo surprised us this week and released Pokemon Duel with basically not saying a single word about it. So, what we do know is that this is a 6v6 kind of board game where you have your characters, and it's more like Pokemon Conquest for the DS if you've ever played that, than the Pokemon games we're used to like Sun and Moon, which just released a few months ago. So, I don't know anything about this. This is my first time playing it. Looks like it's going to take forever to download, so we'll just speed right through this. Okay, here we go. We can tap the screen, and let's see Pokemon Duel. Okay, so here we've entered the future. There are exclamation points. We should probably pay attention to them. The day you've all been waiting for has arrived. At last, I am proud to announce the commencement of the Pokemon Figure Game World Championships. Finally, I've always been waiting for these. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the grand prize, the glorious Jewel Tower in all its splendor. It's quite the tower, isn't it? Today, Carmonti Island welcomes the cream of the PFG crop. All of you elite players, only one shall prevail victorious. The PFG World Championships are now officially underway. This concludes our broadcast from Carmonti Island. What a pretty tower. I want that tower, guys. Do you want that tower? I think it'll be a good tower. So now we're gonna ride a train, or a plane. Oh, a well-dressed boy. D37. Looks like my seat. Nice to meet you, neighbor. You must be here for the Pokemon Figure Game World Championships, too, am I right? He's gonna be our rival. Or our best friend. We can only hope. I sure am. I knew it. In that case, you and I are rivals. Well, that answers that question. I don't have a new friend yet, guys. If you want to be my friend, let me know. My name's Luca. I'm pleased to meet you. Anyway, hope I didn't startle you. Oh, he's a nice rival. That's good. I always like a rival with manners. Can you believe we have the chance to actually win that skyscraper? He wants my Jewel Tower. Say, how long have you been playing PFG? About 2 minutes. Thanks for asking. It's my first time. We're gonna admit. He's not gonna think much of us as rivals. You're first, huh? Unless you have played before, right? Nope. No kidding. Entering a tournament for something you've never even... You're brave, I'll give you that. He knows me so well. Maybe we will be best friends one day. Don't worry. I'll teach you the ropes quick enough. You're lucky you ran into me. Oh, I sure am. Ah, but looks like we're almost at Carmonti Island. Once you've picked up your gear, come and find me. Oh, that island looks so nice. The towers get taller. It's like Verizon or Singular raising the bar. One of them raised the bar. They did it here too. Look, that's Carmonti over there. Aha! We found a door. I've always liked doors. The door changes color. It's a pretty door. Border control. Welcome to Carmonti Island. You're here for the tournament. I'll just need your name. Oh, you can have my name. You asked nicely. Peace. Alright, it's 15:46 o'clock according to that little panel he's got there. Border control. Alright, you're all signed up for the PFG World Championship. Let me set you up with the basics. This here's a dual set. I obtained a dual set. You guys, we're making it. And you'll be needing one of these too. I got a mask! You guys, we're gonna have a giant masquerade ball full of Pokemon. It's gonna be wonderful. Are you excited? I'm excited. PFG players have worn these things since way back. It's like an old island custom. I fit in and I've only been here for 5 minutes. Every contestant has one, so expect to see a few masked faces around. Oh, guys. We get to customize myself. I've always wanted to customize myself. Okay. So there's that hair. Or there's that hair. It's like Dragon Ball Z. If I make it blonde, guys, look, I'll be Super Saiyan. Look at this! I'm Super Saiyan 1 for Pokemon, but we don't want that. Do we want that? Let's go back to getting an idea for these. Okay, I don't have long hair, so we're not gonna go with super long hair. Ooh, that's kind of messy. I like it, but it's still too long. I think we're gonna have to go shorter. That's probably the closest to my hair, except mine's more round because it's way too thick. This probably is also gonna get cut. Brown. Okay, so this is kind of like me, and then my skin color. I like to think I'm fairly tan. That's a bit too tan. That's... Okay, we're going back here. I like this better. It looks like I'm outside a hockey now. I promise I am. I play soccer. Okay, so this is me. This is gonna be me. For the rest of my life, except it says I can change at any time, so I can hit the barbershop. Luca, hey Ace, looks like you're entered in. Well, now that that's over, wanna have a duel? You bet I wanna have a duel. Let's go. I'll explain the rules. Come on, let's go. So he might have a bit of advantage because he knows the rules before we start. I don't. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay, guys, we start with Bulbasaur and Charmander and Squirtle, and then other things like Rattata and Raticate and Spearow. But we have the starters. This is good. This is where duels take place. There are figures for practicing with, so let's duel. Okay. Tap. The spin decides who the spin decides who starts. And it says tap play. Luca versus Ace. Ace is first. Alright guys, so we're gonna start this off. Good thing we know how to play, right? This will go well. I promise. I have faith. Oh my gosh, my team's not what it just showed me. Now I have a Bulbasaur and 2 Pikachus and an Eevee and a Squirtle and a Charizard. What is this? The first move is yours. The conditions for winning are simple. All you have to do is get one of your figures to the goal on the opponent's side. It's like capture the flag, but the opponent's the flag. This is great. So this might not be like Pokemon Conquest. Same goes for your opponent though. If they make it to your goal, you lose. Let's not lose. I have faith in us, guys. It's all about protecting your own goal while trying to get to the opponent's. The 6 points closest to you are your bench. All the figures in your deck are lined up there. Which again, guys, we have Charizard. We're going to win. Let's take a look at one of your figures. Okay, it wants me to start with Eevee. Let's go with Eevee. So I tap Eevee. Tap a figure to see its status and the number of spaces it can move. So Eevee can move 2 spaces, and Bulbasaur can move 2 spaces. And so could Squirtle. Now, time to make a move. Place a figure on an entry point to bring it onto the field. Okay, so for some reason Charizard can't move at all, so I wonder if I can't select Charizard yet. Okay, so I drag Eevee up to either corner. Oh, maybe I don't drag Eevee up yet. Its MP indicates the number of points it can move. But for the first move, MP is reduced by 1. Okay, so that's why Charizard would normally have 1 move point, or MP. We're gonna guess move point. First, it's your turn. Let's move a figure. Okay. So, let's click. Okay, so we click on the corner, we don't drag. Once you've moved your figure, that's the end of your turn. Now it's my turn. Okay, Luca, let's see what you've got. Luca has 2 Voltorbs, and a Lapras, and a Charmander, and a Squirtle, and a Venusaur. Okay, guys, this might not be as easy as I thought. Okay, so we click on Eevee here. And we're holding down, and then we move it next to the Voltorb. Your figure can't move onto or past a point occupied by an opponent figure. Not unless you knock them out of the way first. And the only way to do that is to battle. Well, guys, it's my Eevee versus... Okay, so I tap the Voltorb, and here's our battle. Battles are decided by which attack you spin on the wheel. Stop the wheel and use an attack. so we're spinning and tap. Okay, I got tackle for 30, and he got tackle for 10. I think I won that. Okay, so that knocked it back to his bench. By the way, a blue attack is a dodge, and a red attack is a miss. Okay, so we don't want the red zone. There are also purple and gold attacks, which have various effects. You'll learn them as you go. If you miss, literally any hit will beat you, so you want to avoid them if you can. Okay, so we don't want to miss, guys. That's a good note. The losing Pokemon is sent to the Pokemon Center. Okay, so that's not his bench, that's in the Pokemon Center. That's why it has the little plus there on the screen. While it's there, it can't be used. Same goes for any figure in the Pokemon Center. Okay, it's my opponent's turn. He brings in his other Voltorb. Okay, so now it's telling me to use Bulbasaur, and I want to move my Bulbasaur right there. Okay, there's Lapras. He brought Lapras onto the field. Luca, let me teach you a different technique. Okay, so what's Luca gonna do? Okay, so I click my Bulbasaur, and I want to move it. Okay, it wants me to move behind the Voltorb. This is called surrounding, because we surrounded the Voltorb. Okay, that makes sense. If you surround an opponent figure on all sides, you automatically beat them without even battling. Ha! Checkmate, Voltorb! Okay, so now both his Voltorbs are in the Pokemon Center, but his Lapras is on his goal. Now's your chance. If you use a plate here, you'll be able to take control. Okay, so what's a plate? Okay, so in the bottom right-hand corner, I guess we have our plates. So let's click on this. Okay, why not use Meadow Power? So Meadow Power, it says C, so I bet that's a rank. It has 20, and it's a Grass-type Pokemon. Deal plus 20 damage. This effect lasts until one of your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by a Grass-type Pokemon. Your turn ends. So we're going to use that. And now the Lapras is fighting my Bulbasaur, and stop. Okay, so I got Vine Whip for 30, but it's plus 20. And that beats his 20 attack. So now his Lapras is in the Poke Center, and his Voltorb is back on his bench, the first one I knocked out. Okay, so Lucas says, once 3 Pokemon are sent to the Pokemon Center, the first one there returns to the bench. Okay, good. So we're on the right track. But any figure rejoining the bench enters wait status first. That means it can't be used for one turn. Okay. So here it wants me to select Bulbasaur again. Oh, can Bulbasaur just take the goal? Guys, we did it! We just won our first battle. Hey, you've reached the goal. Looks like you win this time. Luca's a good sport. He's gonna be a good rival, guys. And then we get fireworks. It's because we did it together. So after a duel, your rating will change based on whether you won or lost, as well as on your opponent's strength. You won this time, so your rating has gone up by 15. Luca says, when you win duels, you can obtain time boosters. You can have up to 3 in your inventory. With time boosters, you can unlock them after a certain amount of time has passed. Okay, cool, so it's like a present? Let's unlock this one. Let's click on it. Okay, you can see the possible drops from a time booster. So it is like a present, it's a mystery present. It's like a mystery gift, okay, cool. This shows how much time until it opens. We could wait 3 minutes. So we want to start the unlock process. Oh, it's 3 seconds. That's even better than 3 minutes, guys. You'll be able to open it soon. The amount of time required to open a locked booster varies depending on its color. Okay, so let's open it. Let's do it, for sure. We're on the same track here. Guys, we got a Pikachu, and it says R, so it's probably rare. Oh, that figure looks so strong. Let's put it in your deck. I agree, Luca. Let's put that figure in my deck. Okay, so we go down to decks here on the bottom. Okay. So, If you want to change the figures in your deck, you can do it with this button, Edit Figures. Okay, these are the figures currently set in your deck. Okay, so our deck wasn't as strong as the one we just used. But still, we have Bulbasaur and Charmander and Squirtle. That's pretty awesome. And then Rattata, Eradicate, and Spearow, those are all fine too. I mean, I've definitely used those playing through Red and Blue and everything since. And the new Rattata and the new Eradicate are both Dark type too, so that's really cool. But these are the old ones. These are the figures currently set in your deck. These are the figures you have in your collection. Let's set Pikachu that you just got into your deck. Okay, so what do we want to take out? It says we want to take out Spearow. Okay. First, tap the figure you want to switch out. Now, tap Pikachu from the collection and you're done. We got it! Now we have a rare Pikachu on our team. Figures currently set in a deck will have this mark. Okay, so the little check says they're in the deck. If you want to search for figures with a specific MP score, the MP filter can be handy. If you want to use other filters, you can search by using display settings. You can only have 3 of the same Pokemon in your deck at the same time. Find out more about this rule in the help menu. Okay, so it wants us to go to the leagues, guys. Well done on changing your deck. Oh, looks like you can open up a locked booster. Perfect! Guys, it's another mystery gift. When you've collected 10 key fragments, you'll be able to open a locked booster. Okay, so we're collecting key fragments in this game, for sure. If you win a duel, you get 3, and even if you lose, you'll get 1. That's awesome. Okay, so the more you play, the more you win. This is cool. But you can only get up to 4 fragments from losing matches. Okay, so here's the theory, guys. We win 100% of our matches, and we don't have to worry about that rule. Well, let's open it. I agree. We're on the same page again, Luca. Good call. Acquired rare metal UC. Doesn't UC usually mean uncommon, which isn't rare? Okay. Rare metals will give you a lot of EXP to your Pokemon when used as a fusion ingredient. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we click on fusion down here at the bottom, our handy dandy menu. Okay, let's try fusing your Pikachu. Good choice. I think Pikachu's the one to fuse to. The figure is set now. So Pikachu's in the middle and he's surrounded by 8 little blocks. Now, let's choose some figures to use for upgrading. Okay, so let's use that rare metal UC. Figures gain EXP from fusion. When they reach a certain amount of EXP, they will level up. Okay, so our Pikachu's already level 2. No, it's level 1. It'll make it to level 2 if we use this. That sounds like a good deal. I want a level 2 Pikachu. Oh, they also cost money though. It's 1,052 to do this, and I only have 1,500. So that's going to be most of my money here. It's probably worth it, right? Okay, here we go. It leveled up. The figures used will be absorbed, so watch out before you commit. Okay, so we don't have that rare metal anymore, but that makes sense because it was used up. It was fused up. Get it? As you level up figures, you can increase the size of their attacks and decrease the size of the misses. Choose one of your attacks to increase. You can't increase a miss. Well, that's good. I probably don't want to miss anyway, right? So let's not do that. If you're not sure which one to choose, just tap recommend and we'll automatically upgrade the recommended segment. Huh, okay guys, so we can upgrade Thunder Shock, Quick Attack, Thunder, or Thunder Wave. So, Thunder Shock's already the biggest and it does 30. Quick Attack does 50. Thunder does a whole 100 damage. And Thunder Wave has 2 stars, and it's one of the purple ones it said it would talk about later. And Quick Attack is a gold one, which it said it'd talk about later. But Thunder does 100 damage. I think Thunder will always win if I hit with Thunder. So let's choose Thunder. Okay, so we spin the wheel. We hit Thunder and hit plus. Okay. Once confirmed, this cannot be reverted. Level up again to expand further. Yes. Okay. So it wants us to go down here to the grids in the bottom. We have a new message! Guys, we have a pen pal. Concierge. PFG World Championship entry confirmation. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Thank you for entering the PFG World Championships. As a thank you for taking part, here's a complimentary booster ticket. Booster tickets ×1. Oh, cool! I'll take that. You got a booster ticket for playing. Let's go to the shop and exchange it. Okay, so here we go to the shop. Alright, cool. We have some of the new Pokemon in this game too. This is the shop. You can exchange figures and plates here. Let's exchange a booster right now. Boosters contain rare figures. So what will come out? So exciting! I agree. Luke and I should be best friends. I don't know why he wants to be rivals. Can you be best friends with your rival? I think so. So we're best friends and rivals. I just decided. You can always exchange them with gems, but you have a booster ticket, so this time it won't cost you anything. So let's exchange a single. Single recommended booster. Exchange single booster. Are you sure? Held 1, needed 1. Yep, let's spend everything. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, this looks so cool. Tap it. Whoa. Guys, we got a Riolu. Oh my gosh. We already got a new Pokemon. This is awesome. And a material. We got 50 materials. Oh, I wonder what materials are used for. I wonder if that's the same thing as a rare metal. Okay, so back to the leagues. Luca, set the figure that you just earned in the same way as before. Well, of course Riolu's going in my team. You can practice dueling techniques in the training center. If there's something you don't understand in the rules, you can look in help too. Okay, so let's go. Okay, no, we're not going to change our team yet. If you want to see information about rankings, tap here. Your duel statistics can be seen from the record screen. If you want to duel against friends or people near you, use the room match option. If you want to watch other players' duels, head to the featured duel screen. Guys, that's awesome! So we can watch what's going on with like the best of the best. Maybe that can be us one day. We're all going to be Pokemon Masters. Are you ready? I'm ready. If you want to play single player, head for Quest. Okay. Settings in the library can be found in the menu. We've sent you a present for playing today. Use it wisely. Oh, thanks, Luca. I appreciate you. When you've honed your skills, let's have another duel. See you later. Okay, let's do it, Luca. We're going to play again one day. I can feel it. I think it's going to be a good match. Okay, guys, let's go to the decks. And we're going to put Riolu in our team, because I think Riolu is going to be awesome. I wonder if we can even make Riolu our leader like the Bulbasaur is right now. Oh, hey guys, we got a login bonus that just now kicked in now that we finished the tutorial. Good to see you. If you come back again, you'll get 15 more gems. Oh, I love 15 gems. That's my favorite amount of gems. That's between 14 gems and 16 gems. Items have been sent to your inbox. Alright guys, so let's make Riolu be in our deck. Now you can set evolutions for your Pokemon. So I'll explain a little about evolution. You can set evolutions from your Edit Figures screen. Let's go there now. Edit Figures. First, let's set the figure to evolve. Select a figure. Choose a deck. Now that this deck is set, the Evolve button has appeared. Select it now. Only certain figures can evolve. You cannot select an evolved Pokemon that is already set in the same deck. Select an evolved figure. Okay, let's select Raticate. You've now selected an evolution. You can evolve your Pokemon in battle if you knock out or move an enemy Pokemon with it. If it evolves, attacks with 10 or more damage gain plus 10 damage, and purple attacks gain plus 1 star. If you evolve a Pokemon, the unevolved form will not gain experience for the duel. So that's important to note. If we evolve Rattata during a duel, then it'll be Raticate, but then Rattata won't gain experience and get stronger. Okay, so here we can take out Raticate and we can put in Riolu. And Raticate's strong, but what we can do is we can evolve Rattata into Raticate during our battle, so we don't need both of them in the same battle or in the same deck, because then we wouldn't be able to evolve Rattata. Okay, so this is what our team is after today, guys. We made it through the tutorial. We now have a Bulbasaur, a Charmander, a Squirtle, a Rattata that can evolve into Raticate, though, Riolu, and Pikachu. So that's pretty cool. So this has been the tutorial to Pokemon Duel. It came out earlier this week. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Okay guys, and I want you to know, because I think it's very important, my favorite Pokemon is Salamence. And I want you to know, down in the bottom, leave a comment and tell me your favorite Pokemon, because I'd love to hear from you guys.